Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the ISUPK like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the ISUPK. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
But I'm well connected. Walk in the room is pop, 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 like you got rejected. Let me see if you qualify or not. Spinning up in a tinted truck, riding around your block. Busy man. I get a word, he ain't shit from top to bottom like a motherfucking ceiling fan. Hopping out the rental van, on my way to LA. Brothers out in Cali and they killers out of every set. But I ain't crippin' on no blood. One West, all my niggas got it out the mud. Put your face on a t-shirt, memory of niggas acting tough in them songs, that's the drugs. I don't need no cases, all my pistols clean. So now I weigh my options. Used to use the triple beam. Used to get the wop, mix it with the nicotine. Now I travel state to state and put on for my team.
The fuck wrong with them? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get them. I see niggas and they feelings all feel them. Kick the Glocky with me, it was like a ball with it. Me at the end, I gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? Yeah. What's the problem? I'm One West, go to war with everybody. Cut the grass for the snake, fuck the gossip. Front line with them soldiers, that's my posture. Gun drawn, trying to curse the imposter. Shit get out the pocket, go to war with everybody, yeah. Send that hate, make it to the featherweight. Niggas say they hard, but they sweeter than a Debbie cake. Hold on, think it's time to introduce. I'm a man and a beast and a stepper and a ruler. Hold on, and a G and a soldier and a mover. Hold on, and a killer and a prophet and a shooter, nigga. Trying to stay humble, my shit crazy. Cold leader, need the blue stripes, no brick baby. Can't be serious, you a funny boy, young fly. Look wrong, must be a dummy, I ain't gunshot. Fuck that little bitch, she a hook. Nigga swear he the go, bring him to the bush. The fuck wrong with him? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get him. Niggas in their feelings, I don't feel them. Kid the Glocky with me, it was like a ball with him. Be at the end, gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? What's the problem? I'm One West, go to war with everybody.
I'm from Philly, it get hot, you catch a cold case. I'm One West, these brothers trying to set my soul straight. They done turned me to a prophet from a demon, and I'm locked in this shit and I ain't leaving. Never. Ski mask transform to war mode like I'm Voltron. Stamp on my head and my chest from the most high. Put something tight around your neck like a bow tie. Got my niggas waiting charged up like they phone died.
Red letter, drip clean, it looks so fly. Claim he riding, that's why I left his ass roadside. He gon' die, skyscraper to a nosedive. 9mm plus B, fuck a 4-5. The fuck wrong with him? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get him. I see niggas and they feelings all feel them. Kick the Glocky with me, it was like a ball with it. Be at the end, I gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? Yeah. What's the problem? I'm One West, go to war with everybody.
killed. Give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So then you said that they put millions of my people. Yes, you said. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole. Was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road. That a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe the slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every crack and surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see the rhythm in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the brutal show. We could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found. The time for your judgment is now. You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. 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 Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slump. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cocktail. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Von Dale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. There was designed fire for our babies to pass through in the day of our king's reign. I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. 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 You just make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I'm making this like I can't lose. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that business like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole court. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the fart. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this lord, told that bitches either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our court. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fart. They ain't locked in with the count and when you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and outdone. You can't do with them steppers. Niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I read that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole court. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, so that bitch is either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our court. And I just made the call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
Pando killed the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks and native Hispanics. The Germans get locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died. Y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew. You a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum. A gun that would die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on the yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth. I had to make it clear how Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947. Your menorah got 9 sticks. It's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world. Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs, bunch of thieves and culture vultures, ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you live there. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, it's the Feast of Purim. UPK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bass and they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi, why he get them babies herpes? I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's why they riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'll punch you in person. I know that's uncomfortable.
Alright. Salaka, can you hear me? If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. I think I fixed the problem, the audio problem. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. Most High in Christ. The water for that out, trooper. Appreciate it. All right. So we'll get back to it. I guess I got to start reading over where I was on like 7. Okay, I just go back. I start over. We're in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14 and verse 3 in the Hebrew.
We'll read the first 7 verses and then we'll transliterate or read it in the English so that you'll understand what we read in English. This is the book of Deuteronomy. And for those of you that are on YouTube and Facebook, I'll share the screen so you're able to see the Hebrew on the screen. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14 and verse 3. La'ah, ta'akal, call, ta'wa'aiba, za, verse 4. Za'ata, ha-bahama, ashar, ta'akalwa, shawar, shaha, ka, shabyam, washa, Isayam, verse 5. Ayal, wa tazabaya, wa ya chamarwa, kamawar, salaki, wa akwawa, wa dayashan, wa ta'awa, wa zamar, verse 6. Wa kal, bahama, ma parasa, wa shasa'if, shataya, parasawat, ma'ailat, gara, ba bahama, ata, ta'akawa, verse 7. Aka, ata, zaha, la'a, ta'akawa, ma'ailaya, ha gara, wa paraya saya, ha parasa, hasha sawa'aiha, ata, ha gamal, wa ata, ha'a ranabath, wa ata, ha shapan, kaya, ma'aila, gara, wa parasa, la'a, ha paraya sawa, ta ma'ayam, ham, lakam, verse 8. Wa ata, ha khazar, yar, kaya, ma parayas, parasa, ha wa'a, wala'a, gara, ta ma'a, ha wa'a, lakam, ma sharam, la'a, ta'akawa, wa bana balatam, la'a, ta ga'aiwa, verse 9. Ata, zaha, ta'akawa, makal, ashar, ba mayam, kal, ashar, lawa, sana payar, wa kwasath, ta'akawa, verse 10. Salaki, stopping at verse 9. All right, back in the English. Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 3. Thou shalt not eat any abominable thing. Remember, these are the things that Moses was reminding the children of Israel before we went over into the promised land or into Canaan's land, that these are the things or the commandments that the Most High God had commanded us and that we ought to follow in order to stay in good with the Most High God. Verse 4, these are the beasts which ye shall eat, the ox, the sheep, and the goat. Verse 5, the hart, the roebuck, and the fowler, the fallow deer, and the wild goat, and the pygarg, and the wild ox, and the chamois. Verse 6, and every beast that parteth the hoof and cleaveth the cleft into two claws, and cheweth the cud among the beasts that ye shall eat. Why is that important? Verse 6. Anybody can tell me why is verse 6 important, what he is reiterating in 6? Anybody online or anybody in the classroom that could tell me why verse 6 is important? Why is he reiterating that specific portion or those specific words? Nobody? All right, so I'll give it to you for time's sake. The reason is because in Deuteronomy, the 11th chapter, it tells you the clean meats that you are able to eat. And that is that he's reiterating Leviticus chapter 11. He's going over that the animal or the beast that you eat, they have to be cloven footed and chew at the cud. That is a requirement of the law for a beast to be clean. All right, verse 7. Nevertheless, these ye shall not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divided the cloven hoof, Now, there are animals that have the cloven hoof. A pig's foot is cloven. He has a cloven hoof, but he does not chew at the cud. These are animals that you should not eat. Continuing on, as the camel and the hare and the coney, for they chew the cud, but divided not the hoof. Therefore, they are unclean unto you. Verse 8, and the swine, because it divided the hoof, yet cheweth not the cud. It is unclean unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass. So don't get it misconstrued. You can touch a pig while it's alive, but you're not supposed to touch its dead carcass. Nor any of these animals that cheweth the cud, but don't have cloven foot, or have cloven foot and don't chew at the cud, because they are unclean to you. Verse 9, these ye shall eat of all that are in the waters. All that have fins and scales shall ye eat. Again, this is all reiterating Leviticus chapter 11. The precepts, Leviticus 11, I believe, Leviticus 11 and 1 through 47. Verse 10, and whatsoever have not fins and scales, ye may not eat. It is unclean unto you. For the smart ass that says something about shrimp on TikTok, there's your answer right there. Does a shrimp have fins and scales? La-ah, meaning no, it does not. So there's your answer to that. You cannot eat shrimp, crab, lobster. Those things are an abomination unto you. Thus saith the Lord God of the Bible. All right, continuing on in the Hebrew, Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 10. Wakal, Ashar, Ayan, Lawa, Sana Payar, Wakwash, Wa Kwasha, Kwasha, La'a, Ta'akawa, Ta Ma'a, Ha Wa'a, Lakam. Verse 11. Call, Tazapawar, Taha, Tahara, Ta'akawa. Verse 12. Waza, Ashar, La'a, Ta'akawa, Maham, Na, Ha, Nashar, Waha, Parasa, Waha, Izanaya, Salaki. Verse 13. Waha, Ra'a, Wa'ata, Ha'aya, Waha, Daya, Lama, Yadna. Verse 14. Wa'ata, call, Irab, La Mayan, Salaki, La Mayanwa. Verse 15. Wa'ata, Bath, Ha, Ya'aina, Wa'ata, Ha, Takhamas, Wa'ata, Ha, Shakap, Wa'ata, Ha, Nataza, Lamaya, Nawa. Verse 16. Ata, Ha, Kawa, Ha, Kawas, Wa'ata, Haya, Nashawap, Waha, Thana Shamath. Verse 17. Waha, Kwa'ata, Wa'ata, Ha, Rachama, Wa'ata, Ha, Shalak. Verse 18. Waha, Chasaya, Da, Waha, Arnapa, La Mayana, Waha, Da, Wakaya Path, Waha, I, Talap. So like I read over 2 minutes. My bad. If you see I go over 7 out, let me know. Slow me down. Sometimes I be going. Yeah, forgive me. My bad. God, okay. Most I Christ. All right. Deuteronomy chapter 14. I started at 10, right? That's the brother with that dough. He got to do something about that. Crack my window, man. Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 10. And whatsoever have not fins and scales, ye may not eat. It is unclean unto you. Verse 11. Of all clean birds ye shall eat. Verse 12. But these are they of which ye shall not eat: the eagle, and the ossifrage, and the osprey. Verse 13. And the glade, and the kite, and the vulture after his kind. Verse 14, and every raven after his kind. Verse 15, and the owl and the nighthawk and the cuckoo and the hawk after his kind. Anybody can know why these birds that we're reading about, why they're unclean? I'll read verse 16 and then I'll ask it again. The little owl and the great owl and the swan. Anybody can tell me why we are not able to eat those animals, those birds? Go ahead. Yeah, speak up, Bob Kasha.
And Leviticus 11, 13, verses 13 to 20, kind of reiterates that again about the unclean and the unclean.
That's correct. Leviticus 11, you said 13 through 20. 13 through 20 explains that these birds are unclean. The main reason they're unclean, most of these birds are carnivore. They are carnivores. They eat other animals, which would make them unclean to you. Animals that eat other animals, they're eating, remember, blood is impure or unclean to us. And these animals eat animals with blood. They eat the blood of the animals. So these animals are unclean to us, these birds. All right, back in the Hebrew, starting at verse 17. Waha kwa'ata, wa'ata, ha rahama, wa'ata, ha shalak. Verse 18. Waha kasayada, waha anapa, la mayana, waha da wakayapath, waha I talak. Verse 19. Wakal sharataza, ha I wap, ta ma'a, ha wa'a lakam la'a, ya'a kalwa. Verse 20. Call I wap, tahawar, ta'a kalwa. Verse 21. La'a, ta'a kalwa, call na bala, lagar, ashar, basha I rayaka, ta tanana, wa'a kala, awa, makar, la nakar karya, kaya, aim, kwa dawash, ata, la Yahweh, ala hayaka, la a, ta bashal, gadya, ba khalab amawa. Verse 22. Aishar, ta Aishar, ata, call, ta bawa'ata, zara'aika, ha yataza'a, ha shada, shana, shana. Verse 23. Verse 23. Wa'akalat, lapanya, Yahweh, alahayaka, bama kwawam, ashar, ya bakhar, la shakan, shamawa, sham, ma'aishar, da ganaka, taya rashaka, wayataza ha raka, waba karath, ba kwarak, wa taza anaka, la ma'ain, tha lamad, la yara a, ata Yahweh, alahayaka, call, ha yum yum. I think that's a second. All right, back in the English. Deuteronomy 14. Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 17 in the English. And the pelican and the gyre eagle, and the cormorant. Verse 18. And the stork and the heron after her kind, and the lapwing and the bat. See, that's why the Moabites or the Chinese, that's why the COVID-19 started. Over there eating bats. Yeah, and they leave them alone. Verse 19. And every creeping thing that flieth in is unclean unto you. They shall not be eaten. Verse 20. But of all clean fowls ye may eat. Verse 21, ye shall not eat of anything that dieth of itself. That means anything that is unalive when you find it, or that just falls over and dies. You cannot eat something that's already dead. You are not allowed to do that. It's unclean. Thou shalt give it unto the stranger that is in thy gates, that he may eat it, or thou may sell it unto an alien or someone that's not of your nation. For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power. Thou shalt not see it a kid in his mother's milk. That's talking about a baby goat. You cannot eat a baby goat that is still taking the suckling of his mother. It's unclean to you. It's not ready to be eaten. All right. Verse 22. Thou shalt truly tithe all the increase of thy seed. Pay your tithes, that the field bringeth forth year by year. Now I know some fake Israelites or some that don't have understanding would say, oh, well, that's talking about your vegetables or your crops or your wine and food. Do you have a garden? Do you yield a seed or a fruit or a crop every year to where you're able to sell it? If you do, bring it to the storehouse. We'll accept it. It's fine. But if you don't, it also says in the book of, let me think. I think it's Numbers, the book of Numbers or Exodus, one of the two. If you do not, what you're supposed to do with your crop or your harvest, you're supposed to turn it into money. You're supposed to exchange it for money, and that is your tithe. You can't find it. If you can find that for me, Rawam, so I can give him the scripture, Baba Kashah. It's in the Bible. Verse 23. And thou shalt eat before Yahweh thy power in the place which he shall choose to place his name thereof. The tithe of thy corn, of thy wine, and of thine oil, and the firstlings of thy herd, and of thy flocks, that thou mayest learn to fear Yahweh thy power always. All right, back in the Hebrew. And that's the scripture right there. That's one of them that's used all the time to say we gotta bring corn and oil and wine and firstlings of our herd. When we find, you got it? If you could read it out loud, Baba Kashah.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 22.
Oh, it's in 22?
Okay.
Did I just read that? Go ahead.
Oh, Salaki, you did.
The one that say that it's supposed to turn it into money?
Uh-huh.
Go ahead, read
Thou
that.
shalt truly tithe all the increase of thy seed that the field bring forth year by year.
No, it's another one. It's another precept that's specific. Let me see if I can find it. I might have it in my precepts here. It might be on that phone. Good night. Hold on. TikTok, you got to hold on a minute. 18 to 15? Read it out loud, Baba Kashah. Read it out loud. Give me just a second. I'll pull it up. It's 14 to 22, 23. Oh, there it is. Deuteronomy chapter 4. You were right, 14 is all I gotta do is read down a little bit more. My bad. I just gotta go down a little bit more. It's in this chapter, in 14. So like it. We will continue on. Give me just a second, TikTok. I'm gonna get y'all back up and running. So like it, we'll resume here. I had paused them for a second. Find that precept. All right, so Deuteronomy chapter 14 and 24 in the Hebrew. Wakaya, ya rabah, ma makah. Yeah, resume. My bad. Oh, TikTok. Salagi TikTok, meaning forgive me, my fault. I had to look for a precept in that phone. I ain't have it in the other one. All right, Deuteronomy chapter 14 and 24. Wakaya, ya rabah, ma makah, ha darak kaya la'a ta wakal sha'atawa kaya ya rachak ma maka ha makwawam ashar ya bakar Yahweh alahayaka la shawam shamwa sham kaya ya barakak Yahweh alahayaka. Verse 25. Wanata ta ba kasap wa tazarath ha kasap ba yadak wa ha lakath all ha hama kwawam ashar ya bakar Yahweh alahayaka bawa. Verse 26. Wa natata ha kasap bakal ashar ta'awa na pashaka ba bakar wa batazaan wa bayan wa bashakar wa bakal ashar tasha'a laka na pashaka wa a kalath sham lapanya Yahweh alahayaka wa shama chath ata wa ba yataka. Verse 27. Waha lawaya ashar basha'ai rayaka la'a ta'ai zabanwa kaya anya salake ayan lawa khalaq wana khala imaka. Verse 28. Ma kwataza shalash shanyam tawa tazaya'a ata call ma'aishar tabawa'a taka bashana hawa salake haha wa'a waha nachath basha'ai rayaka. Verse 29. Waba'a ha lawa'a lawaya kaya ayan lawa khalaq wana kala imaka wahagar waha yatawam waha alamana ashar basha'ai rayaka wa'akalwa wa shaba'ai wa lama'ain yabarakak Yahweh alahayaka bakal ma'aisha yadaka ashar ta'aisha. Let's see how many that is. And verse 15, Deuteronomy 15 and verse 1. Makwataza, Shaba'ai, Shanyam, Ta'aisha, Shamata. All right, back in the English. And it is in the same chapter. I got a little ahead of myself. I knew it was in here, but I didn't remember the exact precept off the top of my head. But we'll read starting, and it's actually the next two verses. Deuteronomy 14 and verse 24. And if the way be too long for thee, so that thou art not able to carry it, or if the place be too far from thee, which Yahweh thy power shall choose to set his name there, when Yahweh thy power hath blessed thee, verse 25, then shalt thou turn it into money, and bind up the money in thy hand, and shall go unto the place which Yahweh thy power shall choose. Verse 26, and there it is. And thou shalt bestow that money for whatsoever thy soul lusteth after, for oxen, or for sheep, or for wine, or for strong drink, or for whatsoever thy soul desireth. And thou shalt eat there before Yahweh thy power, and thou shalt rejoice, thou and thy household. Verse 27, and the Levite that is within thy gate, thou shalt not forsake him, for he have no part nor inheritance with thee. Verse 28, at the end of three years, thou shalt bring forth all that the tithe of thine increase the same year, and shall lay it up within thy gates. 1 second. Verse 29, and the Levite, because he hath no part nor inheritance with thee, and the stranger, and the fatherless, and the widow, which are within thy gates, shall come and shall eat and be satisfied, that Yahweh thy power may bless thee in all the work of thine hand which thou doest. 15:1. At the end of every 7 years, thou shalt make a release. All right, back in the Hebrew. Deuteronomy chapter 15 and verse 2. Wazah, Debar, Ha, Shamata, Shamawat, Kal, Ba'al, Masha, Ya, Dawa, Ashar, Yasha, Bara'ai Hawa, La'ah, Yagash, Ata, Ra'ai Hawa, Wa'ata, Achaya Wa, Kaya, Quara, Shamata, La Yahweh. Verse 3. Ata, Hanakar, Ya, Ta Gash, Wa Ashar, Yahaya Ha, Laka, Ata, Aka, Yaka, Tashamat, Yadaka. Verse 4. Apasa, Kaya, La'a, Yahaya Ha, Baka, Abaya Wam, Kaya, Barak, Ya Barakak, Yahweh, Ba'arataza, Ashar, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Nathan, Laka, Na Kala, La Rashata. Verse 5. Rakwa, Amma, Shamawa'ai, Tashama'ai, Ba Kwawal, Yahweh, Alahayaka, La Shamar, La Aishawat, Ata, Kal, Ha Matazawa, Ha Za'ata, Ashar, Anakaya, Matazawaka, Ha Yawam. Just a second. Verse 6. Kaya, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Barakak, Ka Ashar, Debar, Laka, Waha, Ibatat, Gawayam, Ra Bayam, Wa Ata, La'a, Ta'aibat, Wa Mashalat, Ba Gawayam, Ra Bayam, Wa Baka, La'a, Yamashala, Wa. Verse 7. Kaya, Ya Haya Ha, Baka, Abayawan, Ma Akad, Akaya Ka, Ba Akad, Sha'ai Rayaka, Ba Aratazaka, Ashar, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Nathan, Laka, La'a, Ta'amataza, Ata, La Babaka, Wa La'a, Ta'kwapataza'a, Salaki, Ta'kwa Pataza, Ata, Yadaka, Ma Akayaka, Ha'a Bayawan. And verse 8, Kaya Patak, Ta Patak, Ata Yadaka, Lawa, Waha Ibat, Ta'ai Bayatanwa, Daya, Makha Sarwa, Ashar, Yakasar, Lawa. Salaki. Salaki, I lost my place. That was all 8? Okay, come on, throw it. I appreciate it. All right, back in the English. Deuteronomy 15 and verse 2. And this is the manner of the release. Every creditor that lendeth aught unto his neighbor shall release it. He shall not exact it of his neighbor or of his brother, because it is called Yahweh's release. So after 7 years, if a brother owe you, just count it what it's called. Charge it to the game.
Chop it up.
Yeah, just charge it to the game. If he owe you after 7 years, the brother ain't got it or he just ain't gonna pay you. It's called the Lord's release. Verse 3. Of a foreigner thou mayest exact it again. So if they're not of the children of Israel, they're a stranger or they're alien of our nation, then you can require your money even after 7 years gone. I got to get that from you. Esau, I got to get all of it, because Esau keep you in debt for your whole life. Esau keep you in debt after you dead. He charged your children your debt after you gone. If you got a wife, your wife inherits your debt after you gone. Boy, don't have student loans. Good night.
So like,
Go ahead.
that ought to let you know that you don't forget what happened to your people in slavery. They don't forget. You know what I'm saying? Just them showcasing that your debt will be passed on to your children or your children's children. Like if you buy a house, you know what I'm saying? That mortgage is spread out through 30 years.
Right.
If you don't survive and your kids want to keep that house, they got to keep on putting mortgage with the mortgage payment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That ought to be counted as, you know, shit. You gone, so they ought to gift the house to your children. They care about it.
Well, look at
You
here.
know what I'm saying?
Esau gift destroy the heart. We don't let nothing. Esau don't give you a thing.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
Bible say that a gift destroy the heart. So like it, my bad. Go ahead.
No sweat. You know what I'm saying? But then I'll let you know, man, that you remember the days of old.
Yeah, right.
You remember what happened to your people because they don't know. You
Never.
understand? So don't let them tell you, oh, that's old, that's in the past.
Man, look here.
Forget. You understand? Well, hell, they can't even forgive a debt.
At all. They tell you they're gonna give you loan or debt relief, and boy, look here, you end up being more debt. Then you end up this, you owe this and you owe that. Oh, we forgot you didn't pay. You just paid off the loan amount, but you didn't pay the principal or the interest.
Yeah, you didn't pay you paid your principal, you didn't pay the interest.
Right. Like, good night, man. This is the heathens or the devils that we deal with. Their debt is not going to be settled until Christ returns.
That's right.
They owe a debt to the Most High God and to the children of Israel for what they have done throughout our entire generation, throughout all of our generations. Esau, in the book of Amos, it talks about not for 3 transgressions, but for 4. Like Esau never stopped his transgressions against the children of Israel. And he allowed the other nations or encouraged the other nations to do just the same. That's why they in our neighborhoods selling loose leaf cigarettes, selling alcohol to alcoholics, to selling cigarettes and all manner of abomination, pork skins and pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, all in our neighborhoods, and they're making money off of us while we are continuously destroyed. This is the debt that these other nations owe to the Most High God and to the children of Yasha'Allah. And we will recoup ours. Them 7 years, after 7 years, theirs don't go away. All right. Book of, let's see, verse 4. We're in verse 4 at the water. Save when there shall be no poor among you, for Yahweh shall greatly bless thee in the land which Yahweh thy power giveth thee for an inheritance to possess it. Verse 5. Only if thou carefully hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power to observe, to do all these commandments, which I command thee this day. Verse 6. For Yahweh thy power blesseth thee, as he promised thee, and thou shalt lend unto many nations, but thou shalt not borrow, and thou shalt reign over many nations, but they shall not reign over thee. See, this is what happened if you don't listen. This is what happened if you listen, Salaki. This is what would have happened if we would have listened. We wouldn't have had to borrow for nothing. We wouldn't have student loan debt. We wouldn't have mortgage debts. We wouldn't have loans that we own. We wouldn't be paying a light bill, a water bill when it rained out the sky, and you can get a felon for gathering rainwater.
Right.
You would not have to go to the grocery store to buy food, because you'll grow your food. You'll have your own cattle. You'll have your own land. But because we disobeyed the Most High God, we have to endure this. We have to accept the fact now that they rule over us. They reign over us. We have to borrow from them. Now we are ruled over by many nations. We're ruled over by the Arabs, which is the Ishmael. We're ruled over by Moab. By Chinese, which is Moab. The Japanese, which is Ammon. By East Indians, which is Elam. And most definitely the Africans, who are Ham. Right. The so-called YT man, who is the Edomites. We ruled over all of these other nations. We are ruled over by all of these other nations because we disobeyed. Y'all know how bad that sounds to somebody who understand that? Because you disobeyed, you got to be ruled over by another people, and you gotta be the tail and not the head. You're not in charge. You have to be under somebody else because you didn't listen. Ain't that the same thing how we teach our kids? We teach our children the same thing. If you don't listen, you're going to get punished. It's the same thing with the Most High God. The Most High told us to listen, to obey, to follow what he said. Because we did it, we suffer the punishments exactly how he said we would suffer. Continuing on. Verse 7. If there be among you a poor man of one of thy brethren within any of thy gates, in the land which Yahweh thy power giveth thee, thou shalt not harden thy heart, nor shall thine hand from thy poor, nor shut thy hand from thy poor brother. There shouldn't be any poor brothers in the nation of Israel when we're in our land, because we should be able to share with one another. We should love our brothers like we love ourselves. We should be able to do unto them as we want them to do unto us. If I'm poor, I want somebody to help me. We should be able to do the same for our brothers. And we have to practice that right now while we're in captivity, because these are commandments of the Most High God. These are things that we should do to each other so that we can get out of the situation that we're in. Verse 8. But thou shalt open thy hand wide unto him, and shalt surely lend him sufficient for his need, in that which he wanted. So in our land, you'll have your own house, your own land, your own gardens, your vineyards, your own cattle, your own herds. You have all of your own gold. You'll have your own. So if you see your brother poor, give him a house. Damn, you got 7 of them. Get a brother a house. You're a millionaire. You're a billionaire. You got gold everywhere. Right. Set the brother up to where he can live for a couple years. Right. Do him right. This is how we were supposed to be in our land. But because we disobeyed the Most High God, we got to rob Peter to pay Paul. That's right. We got to penny pinch. We got to work 80 hours a week plus to pay bills by an oppressor that are given to us, forced on us, not given, that are forced on us by an oppressor. We got to pay a light bill, a water bill. Hell, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say I'd rather like candles, like lanterns, but I like the AC too. Salaki, I almost missed that. Yeah, hey, that's facts, but I need that air. Salaki. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Until you been to the point to where you gotta spread out your bill paper. You understand? That's hell. And what you're witnessing, the brother bringing out in the Bible is the exclusion of it. Like you don't if we was to gather together and be everything that the Most High God wants us to be to each other and one another, we wouldn't have to go through this here. We wouldn't have to worry about electric bill or worrying about if something gonna get cut off. Hell, if you ain't got it, your brother gonna give it to you. You know what I'm saying? So what the Bible is bringing out and showing you, man, is the ultimate brotherhood.
That's right.
So considering each other.
Damn
you know
right.
What I'm saying? Because when you look at your brother, they consider this.
Man,
you understand?
barely.
They consider this.
Barely.
They make sure that even the worst of their kind doing better than you.
Yeah, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Even if they don't like them. Even if they don't like their own kind, they're gonna make sure that they doing better than you.
Well, I done seen, give him a hand. He absolutely right. Well, I done seen homeless Edomites tell you that they better than you. I'm talking about homeless, carrying a book bag, and all he got in his book bag, he dirty as all out, those stink, smell like piss and liquor. He still feel he better than you.
And to be homeless in your own kingdom, man.
Boy, you're a 2-time loser. That's what I call it. You're a 2-time loser. You double down, boy. You're out. Your ass is done. Shit, because you're going to get it again. And worse. Lord allow, man.
Hell right.
Good night. All right. We're going to go back in the Hebrew, starting at verse 9. Deuteronomy chapter 15 and verse 9 in the Hebrew. Hashamar, Laka, Pana, Yahayaha, Debar, Aim, La Babaka, Bala, Ya'il, La Amar, Korabah, Shanath, Hashabai, Shanath, Hashama'a, Salake, Hasham, Mata, Wara Aiha, Ayanaka, Ba'aka, Yaka, Ha'aba, Yawan, Wala'a, Tathan, Lawa, Wa Qara'a, Ayah, Yaka, Al, Yahweh, Waha, Salake, Waha, Baka, Khata'a. Verse 10, Nathawan, Tathan, Lawa, Wala'a, Yara'ai, La, Babaka, Ba Thaka, Lawa, Kaya, Ba Galal, Ha Debar, Ha Zaha, Ya Baraka Ka, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Bakal, Ma'ai Shaka, Wa Bakal, Ma Shalak, Ya Daka. Verse 11, Kaya, La'a, Ya Khadal, Abba Yawan, Makwarab, Ha Arataza, Ayal, Khan, Anakaya, Matazawaka, La Amar, Pathak, Ata, Yadaka, La'a, Kayaka, La'ain, Yaka, Wala'a, Ba, Yanaka, Ba Aratazaka. Verse 12, Kaya, Yamakar, Laka, Akayaka, Ha'ai Barya, Awa, Ha'ai Barya, Wa'ai Radaka, Shasha, Shanyam, Wa Bashana, Ha Shabaya'aith, Ta Shalachan Wa, Chapashya, Ma'ai Maka. Verse 13, Wakaya, Ta Shalaka, Shakanwa, Chapashya, Ma'ai Maka, La'a, Ta Shalakanwa, Ra Yakwan. One second. Verse 14, Ha'ai Nayak, Ta'ai Nayak, Lawa, Mataza Anaka, Wa Magaranaka, Wa Ma Yakwabak, Ashar, Barakak, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Thathan, Lawa. Verse 15, Wa Zakarat, Kaya, Ibad, Ha Yayat, Ba'arataza, Ma Tazarayam, Wa Ya Padak, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Ayal, Khan, Anakaya, Matazawaka, Ata, Hadabar, Hazaha, Ha Yawam. All right, back in the English. Deuteronomy chapter 15 and verse 9. Beware that there be not a thought in thy wicked heart, saying, the 7th year, the year of release, is at hand, and thine eye be evil against thy poor brother, and thou givest him not, and he cry unto Yahweh against thee, and it be sin unto thee. I mean, don't be selfish. You don't have to be selfish, or you should not have to be selfish in your own kingdom. Esau is a prime example of that. He is a selfish, greedy bastard in his own kingdom. You see Donald Trump? Good night.
Right.
That boy can't get enough for nothing. He can't get enough even when he being defeated. He is being defeated and still can't get enough. He don't even know what that means to lose. In his mind, he always winning. Continuing on. Verse 10. Thou shalt surely give him, and thine heart shall not be grieved when thou givest unto him. Don't hold a grudge, or don't be grievous because you had to give to your brother. Because that for this thing, Yahweh thy power shall bless thee in all thy works, and in all that thou puttest thine hand unto. Verse 11, for the poor shall never cease out of the land. Therefore I command thee, saying, thou shalt open thy hand wide unto thy brother, to thy poor, and to thy needy in thy land. Verse 12, And if thy brother and Hebrew man, what is your brother? A Hebrew man. If thy brother and Hebrew man,
okay,
or an Hebrew woman,
good.
that's
good.
Who's your brother?
A Hebrew.
A Hebrew.
That's good.
My neighbor, my brother is not everybody. Deuteronomy 15 and 12. And if thy brother an Hebrew man or an Hebrew woman be sold unto thee and serve thee 6 years, then in the 7th year thou shalt let him go free from thee.
When, Salaki, if I could,
Go ahead.
When in slavery did our people ever go free? When? They was following the Bible. You know, we supposed to be some so-called Christians and love everybody, and this applies to everybody. When did that happen to our people? When we was enslaved. When we was coming, you know what I'm saying? When we got off the slave ships and we worked 300-400 years plus. You understand? After 7 years, nobody went free. You still a goddamn slave. Even after the emancipation, you still was a damn slave.
Absolutely.
You understand? So, I mean, it's a clear-cut case.
Yeah. Who
God don't love everybody.
Let me answer. Arthur, I see Arthur Valdez has a question on TikTok. He says, so who are the Hebrews? So the Bible tells you throughout the Bible, there are biblical prophecies that prove who are the Hebrews, who are the Israelites.
That's right.
The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians of right now are the true biblical Israelites.
That's right.
The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians fit the curses and the punishment and prophecies of the Bible. You say, where does it say that? If you read in the book of Exodus, is it 49? Exodus 49 chapter? No, Genesis 49. The book of Genesis chapter 49, it tells you that there are certain characteristics that the Hebrews or the Israelites would have. And it breaks it down per every son of Jacob, which are the 12 tribes of Israel. It breaks down in Genesis 49 a characteristic that each of those sons and their children and their children's children will have. Other precepts in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15 through 68. It explains exactly the curses that will befall the children of Israel that disobey the Most High God's law, statutes, and commandments. If you look in Deuteronomy 28, we'll just go there real quick, real brief for you. I'll give you a couple precepts that show you who are the children of Israel. Deuteronomy chapter 28, I'm gonna do 50. Should I do 50? No, where the one? Shall go. Hold on 1 second. Deuteronomy 28 and 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand. That sounds like slavery to me. That sounds like our children being sold on auction blocks. The white man's children didn't get sold on auction blocks. They didn't get sold on, but if that's not enough for you, because some people will say, oh, well, the Chinese went into slavery or the Irish went into slavery. Let's show you some more. Let's show you some more here. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment and a proverb. A proverb is a dark saying. And a byword is a nigger, a spick, a wetback, and a savage. Those are the bywords that the children of Israel are called. We're not called the children of Israel. We're called black. We're called African Americans. We're called Hispanics. We're called Puerto Ricans. We're called Mexicans, Guatemalans, Panamanians, Cubans. We're called everything except for who we are. We are not called the children of Israel, the children of the Most High God. I'm going to give you more precepts just so you know that who the Bible is talking about. The book of Deuteronomy. Let's just go to 68. Let's just do that. The book of Deuteronomy. I could do the other ones though.
It's a lot of.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst. Wait, I'm gonna break it down slower than that. I think it need to be broken down slower than that. Therefore thou shalt serve thine enemies. If we stop for a second, in every media, in every outlet, in internet, everything on the planet, you see who are the most hated people on the planet Earth. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Can you show me an African that is being pulled over and shot down in the streets? Can you show me an Arab that is being pulled over and shot down in the streets? Can you show me a Chinese man that is pulled out of his car for a traffic stop and a knee being placed on his neck and he dies from suffocation, from aspiration? Can you show me a Japanese man that sells loose leaf cigarettes and is murdered and gunned down because he's doing that on the street? Can you show me that? No, but I can show you that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, blacks are murdered every day. Nolan Wells, Freddie Gray, George Floyd, who else? Fidel Castile, Sandra Bland. I can go on and on. Botham John, murdered in his own house. I can show you over and over and over blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians that are murdered by our enemies. The Hispanics right now, we got Hispanic brothers and sisters that have to hide their goddamn children and don't allow them to go to school in fear of ICE. They can't go to work because they are afraid of ICE raiding their jobs and taking them and deporting them or putting them into alligator Alcatraz. You tell me who are the biblical Israelites of the Bible. Emmett Till, I appreciate that, brother. We talking about consistent hate from our enemies, and we got to serve these people. We still got to go clock in from 9 to 5, from 7 to 3:30, from 3:30 to 11:30, graveyard shift. We still got to go and work for our enemies. The Bible says in Deuteronomy 28 and 48, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which Yahweh, the Lord, sent them against us. You know why? Because we disobeyed. And that's something that we continue to do here in the world. We continue to disobey the Most High God. And that's why we are dying in rapid and in outrageous numbers. Continuing on. In hunger, where you got to go get your food. I know none of you niggas own no Walmart. You don't own a Kroger. You don't own Brookshire's. Those of you in other places, you don't own no Publix. You don't own what else? Any other store. You don't own Buc-ee's. You don't own any of those. In hunger, you have to go to our enemies to get food. Let's see what else. And in thirst. In thirst, you got to go to our enemy. You pay. Say it again. You pay for what? Water. You pay for water. Water that falls from the sky. Water that flows in rivers, lakes, and ponds all over this earth. Water that comes from cactuses, that comes from the earth, from the sky, and you still got to pay for it. You tell me that you are not the children of Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians? Man, come on here. That ain't it. We'll keep going. And then nakedness. The same cotton that our ancestors picked in the field that gave to them free, we buy it right now. We buying it right now in the store. Our oppressor is selling it right to us right now and continuing to make the money off the backs of blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. So you tell me, who is the Hebrews? Where does the Bible say that? I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to continue to show you. And in want of all things, not some things, all things. And if that ain't enough for you, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. I ain't even got to read 6 to 8. I'm going to stop right there. You can go to Google, pull up your Google machine at Jeremiah and say right now, and type in yoke of iron and look at the image that come up. Yeah, he's black. That's us in slavery. That's the same thing that happened to the Hispanics. That's the same thing that happened to the Native Americans.
That's right.
That didn't happen to the Irish that was in what is it called? Indentured servitude.
Right.
They practiced the 7 years with them.
Like,
Go ahead.
I believe they volunteered.
Oh man. Wait a minute. Now see what he just said is heavy. That he said that he believed that they volunteered. I'm gonna show you I'm gonna tell you in history. I'm not taking anybody in the on live to come up. In history, the Irish had debts that they had to pay off. So they did volunteer the work in order to pay off their debt. Once their debt was paid, they were free. So they did volunteer in most cases to pay off the debt. Go ahead, brother. If you could, speak up, Baba Kasha.
Brother was speaking about going back to Northern itself. It's called voluntary substitute.
What's that?
Right back to slavery after so-called being free, go back to substitute, voluntary substitute to black law.
Voluntary substitute. Servitude. Voluntary servitude. You're correct. Absolutely. Oh, that's in the scripture by piercing of the ear of a specific ear that showed that you voluntarily took on the servitude of that's correct. And see here, it's not voluntary. In America, it's not voluntary. They tell you that this is the land of the free and the home of the brave. This is not the land of the free and the home of the brave. This is the home. Let's see. How did I say it? This is the home of the slave. Wait, let me say it right. It's not the land of the free, but the home of the brave. But this is the home of the slave. The land of the slave and the. No, I said it another way. The land of the free, the home of the brave. I got a T-shirt and I can't even remember how it goes. I got a shirt that say that. I have a shirt that say it. Not the land of the free. How does it go? Man, I can't think of it right now. But this is not the land of the free. This is the home of the slave. This is not the land of the free. This is the home of the slave. This is what we have to be subjective to. Brothers that are in prison, you may not even know it, but in the Constitution that you say you follow, it say that if you commit a crime, you can be put back into slavery. That's what them brothers are doing right now, making tags for vehicles, out there plowing fields, on the side of the road, picking up paper. Boy, that's some of them think that that's a way out from behind the walls, but you're a slave. You're doing slave work because based on the Constitution of America, you are a slave once you commit a crime. Once you are deemed a criminal, you are a slave again. 3/5 of a man. That's what you always been. That's it. That's it. All right, and continuing on, let me see where we was. All right, verse 11. No, we did that one. Verse 12. No, we did 12. I'll read 12 again, just cause. And if thy brother, an Hebrew man or an Hebrew woman, be sold unto thee and serve thee 6 years, then in the 7th year thou shalt let him go free from thee. Verse 13. And when thou sendest him out free from thee, thou shalt not let him go away empty. You still can't let him go empty. You got to tighten him up. The brother can't just go back. He done served you for 7 years. He ain't got nothing. You got to let him go with something. When Jacob served Laban, Laban had to pay him. Not just with his daughters. Laban owed him money. He owed him something. Jacob went and worked for Laban for 7 years
voluntarily
because he wanted to marry his daughter.
All right, then.
He wanted his daughter. So the second go round, the second trip, first he gave him the wrong daughter on purpose.
Yeah.
Laban was a shady brother. He was diabolical. Yeah, he was.
By technicality,
That's how it was supposed to go. You're right. Because technically he was supposed to marry the eldest daughter.
that's right.
That's the way that it was supposed to go.
That's
So
right.
Laban did according to culture and custom,
Good.
but not according to his word. Hey,
Well, he kept his word.
man, at 14 years,
Kept his word.
after 14 years, he kept his word. But so basically, what I'm saying, you have to make sure, when in our land, when we were supposed to be in our land, we're supposed to do right by each other.
That's right.
We wouldn't have to worry about brothers and sisters being poor and impoverished, or brothers and sisters not having. In the Bible, there's verses that tell you that even your harvest that you take in, you're not supposed to glean your harvest. Meaning you're not supposed to take all or everything off the trees or take everything off the ground. Leave it for the stranger and for the poor that comes through your gates. That's brotherhood. That's what we were supposed to do. Have brotherhood for one another. But because we don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God, we miss that. We hate each other. We treat each other like crap. We walk all over each other. We bypass each other when we're in need. We hurt one another. We treat each other like a disdain, like a stain on your clothes. There is no brotherhood in the earth, in the world. There is in the earth. In the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, there is brotherhood. And in ISUPK, man, we have to hold on to every bit of brotherhood that we have. Because that's all we got. The love in this earth is waxing cold. And we have to be mindful and careful that if we don't pay attention to that, and if we don't hold on to the brotherhood that the Most High God has allowed us to have here in this school, we'll be just the same as in the world. We got to fight for the brotherhood that we have and hold on to it with everything we got. All right. Let's see here. Verse 14. Thou shalt furnish him liberally out of thy flock, and out of thy floor, and out of thy winepress. Of that wherewith Yahweh thy power hath blessed thee, thou shalt give unto him. Verse 15. And thou shalt remember that thou wast a bondman in the land of Egypt, and Yahweh thy power redeemed thee. Therefore I command thee this thing today. All right, back in the Hebrew. These are the last 7 verses in Hebrew, starting at verse 16. Deuteronomy chapter 15 and verse 16. Wahayaha kaya ya amar ala yaka la'a ataza'a ma'aimaka kaya aha baka wa'ata baya thaka kaya tawab lawa aimaka. Verse 17. Wala chakwaf ata ha marataza'ai wa natata ba'a zanwa wa badalath ha salaki wa ha yaha laka ibad iwalam wa apa la'a mathaka fa aisha kan. Verse 18. La'a yakosha ba'ai yanaka bashalakak atawa shapa salaki kapashya ma'ai maka kaya mashana shakar yar Shakayar, Ibadaka, Shasha, Shanyam, Wa Barakak, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Bakal, Ashar, Ta'aisha. 19. Call, Habakawar, Ashar, Ya Walad, Ba Bakwarak, Wa Bataza Anaka, Ha Zakar, Thakwada, Ya Thakwada Yash, La Yahweh, Alahayaka, La'a, Ta'ibad, Babakar, Shawarak, Wa La'a, Tagaza, Ba Kawar, Taza Anaka, verse 20, Lapanya, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Ta'a Kala Nawa, Shana, Bashana, Ba Makwawam, Ashar, Ya Bakar, Yahweh, Ata, Wa Bayataka, verse 21, Wakaya, Ya Haya Ha, Bawa, Mawam, Pasak Awa, Awar, Call, Mawam, Ra'ai, La'a, Tazabakamwa. Verse 22, still in verse 21. La Yahweh, Alahayaka, verse 22, Basha'ai Rayaka, Ta'a Ka Lanawa, Ha Tama'a, Waha Tahawar, Yahadwa, Tazabya, Ka Tazabya, Waka Ayal. All right. Back in the English for the last 7 verses. Deuteronomy chapter 15 and verse 16. And it shall be, if he say unto thee, I will not go away from thee, because he loveth thee and thine house, because he is well with thee. Verse 17. Then thou shalt take an awl. This is what you were saying right here, James, young man. Then thou shalt take an awl and thrust it through his ear unto the door, and he shall be thy servant forever. And also unto thy maidservant thou shalt do likewise. Verse 18, it shall not seem hard unto thee when thou sendest him away sendeth him away free from thee, for he hath been worth a double hired servant to thee, in serving thee 6 years. And Yahweh thy power shall bless thee in all that thou doest. Verse 19, all the firstling males that come of thy herd and of thy flock thou shalt sanctify unto Yahweh thy power. Thou shalt do no work with the firstlings of thy bullock, nor shear the firstlings of thy sheep. Verse 20, thou shalt eat it before Yahweh thy power year by year, in the place which Yahweh shall choose, thou and thy household. Verse 21, and if there be any blemish therein, as if it be lame or blind, or have any ill blemish, thou shalt not sacrifice it unto Yahweh thy power. And verse 22, thou shalt eat it within thy gates. The unclean and the clean person shall eat it alike, as the roebuck and as the hart. All right, and that concludes the reading, the Sabbath service. With that, I say imajim, which means to stand. Rowan, check that camera, see if it's is it still on? See if the plug it went off. It still ain't showing on this side. Oh, there you go. The water. Imajim, which means to stand. I might need to sign up for the trumpet for the Passover this year. I got good with it. Good night. Yeah, Most High Christ. Yeah. On the oil point, I might need to get on the trumpets. Yeah, Sar, which means to turn. Upon HaKodam, which means face the east. We'll say the prayers, both in Hebrew and in English. This is the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayah, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Malakwaka,
Malakwaka,
Taba'a,
Taba'a,
Ratazaka,
Ratazaka,
Haya,
Haya,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Barataza,
Barataza,
Kawa,
Kawa,
Haya,
Haya,
Bashamayim,
Mashamayim,
Nathalanawa,
Talanawa,
Lakam,
Come,
Kal,
Kal,
Yawam,
Yawam,
Wasalaknawa,
Wasalak Nawa,
Kabawak Nawa,
Kabawat Nawa,
Kasalak Nawa,
Kasalak Nawa,
Kabawak Yanawa,
Kabawat Yanawa,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Kabaya Ayanawa,
Kabaya Ayanawa,
Manasaya one,
Manasaya one,
a ball,
Abal,
Awashayanawa,
Awashayanawa,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Rai,
Rai,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Laka,
Ka,
Amalakwa,
Malakwa,
Waha'ala,
Wa'ala,
Wahatapara,
Wa'atapar,
La'aiwalamyam,
La'awalamyam,
Aman.
Aman,
In the English we read, Our Father,
our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh, thy kingdom come.
Yahweh, thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done
Thy will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread,
and forgive us our debts
and forgive us our debts
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
Thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
This is the power, or hakak in the Hebrew. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua,
Baba Kashah,
Yahushua,
Nathan
Talanawa,
Hakak,
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 Larapa'ah,
Larapa'ah,
Call Maka'ala,
Kau Maka'ala,
Call Madawa,
Kau Madawa,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Latahar,
Latahar,
Ha Matazarayim,
Kau Matazariah,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Lahakoyam,
Lahakoyam,
Hamathiam,
Hamatim,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Al Rikarawat,
Aurakawa,
Hatama'ala,
Hatamala,
Lagarshin,
Lagarsh,
Bahashim Yahweh Shai,
Bahashim, Yahushua,
Kawada Aman.
Wada, Aman.
In the English we read, Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua,
Please give us the power
please give us the power
to heal
the power to heal
all manner of sickness
all manner of sickness
and all manner of disease,
and all manner of disease,
the power to cleanse the lepers,
the power to cleanse the leper,
the power to raise the dead,
the power to raise the dead,
the power against unclean
the
spirits,
power against unclean spirits,
to cast them out
to cast them out.
in the name of Yahweh
In
Shai.
the name of Yahushua,
Thank you, so be it.
thank you. So be it.
It says, bless Israel, or Barak Yasha Allah in the Hebrew. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua,
Barak Lanawa.
Barak, Lanawa,
Wa Yasha Allah.
Bayasha Allah,
Waha.
Waha,
Bayat Saparian.
Bayat Sapari,
Barak.
Barak,
Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
Bahashim, Yahushua,
Kawada Aman.
Wada, Aman.
In the English. Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua,
Bless us
bless us
and Israel
and Israel
and the school
and the school.
in the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahushua,
Thank you, so be it.
thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew and then in the English. Asha'ah,
Asha'ah,
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Al-Haharim,
Al-Haharim,
Ma'ayan,
Bayan,
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'ah,
Isariah,
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 Ma'ain,
Ma'ain,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Shemayim,
Shemayim,
Wa'arataza,
Waratazah,
Al-Yatan,
Wayatan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Regalka,
Regal,
Al-Yanawam,
All Yanawam,
Shamarka,
Shamark,
Hanala'ah,
Anala,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'ah,
Wala,
Yayashan,
Yayashan,
Shawamar,
Shawamar,
Yasha'ala,
Yasha'ala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarka,
Shamark,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazalka,
Tazal,
Al-Yad,
Al Yad,
Yam Yanka,
Yam Yan,
Yawamam,
Yawamam,
Hashamash,
Ashamash,
La'ayakaka,
Ayaka,
Wayarak,
Wayrak,
Below Yala,
Below Yala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamark,
Bakal Rai,
Bakal Ra,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Aknapashka,
Aknapash,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Taza'adka,
Tazak,
Wawa'adka,
Wawak,
Ma'aith,
Ma'ai,
Wa'aid I Walam.
Wa'ai, I will
In the English we read, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hill,
I will lift up my eyes unto the hill.
from whence cometh my help.
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasha'Allah
he that keepeth Yahshua
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in.
from this time
From
forth
this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew and then in the English. Alahayam,
Allah Hayam,
al dami alaka,
all Dam Yalaka,
Alta Karash.
Alta Karash.
Wa Alta Shakwat.
Wa Alta Shakwat.
Alkaya.
Alkaya.
Hana.
Hana.
Awayabyaka.
Awayabyaka.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Wama Shanayika.
Wama Shanayaka.
Sha'awa.
Sha'awa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimaka.
Ainu.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Ya'ara Yamwa.
Sawa.
Sawa.
Wayata Aitazawa.
Wayata Aitazawa.
Altazapawanyaka.
Altazapawanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amaro.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakidam.
Wayakakidam.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yasakar.
Shamya Sha'ala.
Shamya Sha'ala.
Aiwad.
Aiwad.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa Aitazawa.
Nawa Aitazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakhadwa.
Yakadwa.
Al Yaka.
Al Yaka.
Barya.
Barya.
Yakaratwa.
Yatwa.
Ahoya.
Ahoya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashemai.
Wayashema.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagaryam.
Wahagaryam.
The ball.
The ball.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimalak.
Wa'aimalak.
Palasha.
Palasha.
I'm Yeshabia.
I'm Yeshabi.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gamashawar.
Gamashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
I'm
I'm
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zerawai.
Zarayawa.
Labanyalawa.
Labayalawa.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
Aishalaham.
Kamadyan.
Kamadyan.
Kasaya Sara'a.
Kasaya Sara'a.
Kayabyan.
Kayabyan.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Koyashwan.
Kayashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayin Dara.
Ma'ayin Dayara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La'adama.
La'adama.
Shayatamwa.
Samyatamwa.
Nadayabmawa.
Nadayab Dawa.
Ka'ira.
Ka'ira.
Wakazaba.
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 Wakatazalmanai.
Wakatazal Manat.
Call Nasiya Kamwa.
Kau Nasiya Kamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarawa.
Amaro.
Nayarasha.
Nayarasha.
Lanawa.
Nanlawa.
La Nawa.
Lanawa.
Ah.
Ah.
Na'awa.
Na'awa.
Alahayam.
Alahaya.
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 Shayatamwa.
Sayantamwa.
Kadogala.
Kadogala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya Roka.
Lapanya Raka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Taba Ira Ya Ira.
Kaba Aya Ya Ira.
Wakalahaba.
Wakalahaba.
Lalahat.
Wakalahat.
Haryam.
Aryam.
Khan Saradatma.
Khan Daradakma.
Basa Iraka.
Basara.
Wabasa Wapatka.
Wabasa Wapat.
Tabahalam.
Tabahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Kualawan. Kualawan.
Kualawan.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayabahawa.
Wayabahaw.
Ayai.
Ayai.
Wayakaparawa.
Wayakaparawa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Kaya'ata.
Kayata.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labadka.
Labat.
All you one.
All you want.
Al Ka Ha'arataza.
Al-Ka Hayarataza.
In the English we read, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
have lifted up their head.
have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
and consulted against thy hidden one.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
come,
come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
that the name of Yasha'Allah
That the name of Yahshua
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab,
of Moab
and the
and
Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
the Baal,
the Baal
and Ammon,
and Ammon
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the
the
Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also is joined with them.
Assur also has joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah.
They have hoped the children of Salah
Do unto them
do unto them
as unto the
as
Midianites,
unto the Midianites,
as to Sisir,
as to Sisir,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kisan,
at the brook of Kisan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make the nobles like a red
and like Zaid.
and like Zaid.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes
all their princes
as Zabah
as Zabah
and as
and
Zamunda,
as Zamunda,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to
the
ourselves
houses of Yahweh in possession.
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
O my power,
On my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As a stubble before the wind.
As a stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name, O Yahweh.
That they may seek thy name, O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded and troubled forever.
Let them be confounded and troubled forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
That thou.
Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the Most High.
Art the Most High.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
Blessings, or Barak Yam in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shai?
Why Yahweh Shai?
Why Makaya Allah?
Why Makaya Allah?
Why Allah Hayam?
Why Allah Hayam?
Watazabaya?
Watazabaya?
Allah Wap Yahana.
Allah Wap Yahana.
Ha Allah Wapyam.
Ha Allah Wapyam.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Kwatazayanyam.
Ha Kwatazayanyam.
Ha Kayal Yalamyam.
Ha Kayal Yalamyam.
Why Ha Akwakim.
Why Ha Akwakim.
Yahweh Bashim.
Yahweh Bashim.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
The water Aman.
The water Aman.
In the English we read, bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angel.
And the angel.
Commanding General Yahana.
Commanding General Yahana.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
The curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
That speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the schools.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose the treasures.
And shake loose the treasure.
Of the rich of Israel.
Of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy
To
sanctuary.
enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nations.
And the nation.
And their drug dealers.
And the drug
The
dealers.
court system.
Court system.
Prison system.
Prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and army.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Aryan Nation.
Skinheads.
Skinhead.
Posse Kamatazi.
Posse Kamatazi.
The gay movement.
Gay movement.
The lesbian movement.
Lesbian movement.
Spies.
Spies.
Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space program.
NASA space program.
Army.
Army.
Navy.
Navy.
Air Force.
Air Force.
Marine.
Marines.
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airwaves.
And the airwaves.
The cable access channel.
Cable access channel.
The radio channel.
The radio channel.
Convict the spirit.
Convict the spirit.
Of any of thy people.
Of any of thy people.
That seek to stop us.
That seek to stop us.
And bring swift destruction.
And bring swift destruction.
To all the heathen.
To all the heathen.
That stand in the way.
That stand in the way.
Or try to stop us.
Or try to stop us.
From broadcasting your word.
From broadcasting your word.
Throughout the planet Earth.
Throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the plagues.
Cause them to go to and fro.
Cause them to go to and fro.
Through the earth.
Through the earth.
And consume them.
And consume them.
Let the plagues.
Let the plagues.
Shake the house.
Shake the house.
Of the thief and the murderer.
Of the thief and the murderer.
Let Yahweh Shai.
Let Yahweh Shai.
Michael.
Michael.
And Gabriel.
And Gabriel.
Come down with the flying saucer.
Come down with the flying saucer.
And punish all the heathen.
And punish all the heathen.
That come up against us.
That come up against us.
As we speak thy word.
As we speak thy word.
Cause it to be known.
Cause it to be known.
By all.
By all.
That it is the angels that have done it.
That it is the angels that had done it.
Cause it to be spread.
Cause it to be spread.
Through the media.
Through the media.
Throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
Sar, which means to turn. Sisters, Yeshabia, which means be seated. Men of Israel. We'll give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel. Majib Shabbat. Majib. Barak.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbarakatah.
You want to say it slow for him?
Yahweh. Bahashem. Yahweh Shai. Barak. Atah.
Yahweh Yahweh Barakatham, Yazamata, Sar, which means turn, face the sisters. Men of Israel, we'll give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Majim Shabbat, Majim, Barak, Yahweh, Shamar, Yahweh, Shamar, Ayel, Atham, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Yazamata. I'll pass the class over to the guard. Read security now.
It's the ISUPK security announcements. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to learn and shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, they are to seek counsel from the heads. Tithes, which is a commandment, according to Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10, means tenth in the Hebrew, or Aishara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the general Mayaka Aleph or teacher. Priest funds, free will offering for priests. It is not mandatory. Whatever amount you would like. Upholding convocations is
the memorial blowing of trumpets.
The memorial blowing of the trumpet, which is September the 11th, will be held here, 3222 West 70th Street, Shreveport, Louisiana, 71106. It'll be from sundown, 7 p.m. to 9. Remind the Akim or Akwakim to check the bulletin in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing boots, all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, or war scarf. With that concludes the service.
The water, priest.
I am the boss, sir.
Yeah, Babylon is falling to rise no more. Babylon is falling to rise no more. Falling to rise no more. To rise no more. I'm taking a look in the streets. It's real every day what I see. We constantly searching for peace. My people just wanna be free. We tired of the cell blocks and the bullshit. That lying nigga in the